Hello, hi, welcome back to lesson 38. We're going to look at the two types of criticism and how to make a difference. Some people agree with these two types of criticism and some people don't, okay? So I want to make it very clear, this is not my personal opinion. This is just the differences between the two types of criticism. All right, so we have the constructive criticism and we have the projective criticism. So the constructive criticism is a type of criticism that every great person seeks out. Next one, projective criticism is an emotional negative reaction to something you've said or done. Okay, so some people say, oh, constructive, okay, how do I make it better? For example, I made this paperwork, and maybe my revision wasn't 100% and I give it to someone who I know will help me. Okay, I know this person will tell me where I'm going wrong in order for me to achieve my goal. And then this person comes up to me and make a list. You've done this wrong, this is not cool, this is not right, recheck your opinion, recheck your, this, is just a whole lot. And you think, well, my God, I've worked so hard on this paper and this person comes and gives me this list of how bad it is. You don't want that person. But then again, it's constructive. That person is showing you where you're going wrong, and then you have the opportunity of making it right. Okay, some people think that's bollocks, that doesn't work, it should not be there, it should not work that way. There is no such thing as a constructive criticism. It's just the same thing for everything, it's just criticism. And then again, some people see that as a good thing and say, well, thank you, you've helped me, I want to make myself better, so thank you for your constructive criticism. It depends how you see. Next one is the projected one, which means let's say you look, you think you look beautiful, you're going out to a place, and then there is just some girls, some guys who just don't like you, don't like seeing you shining, and instead of coming saying, oh, you look good today, congratulations, I really like your your style, and blah 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 blah. Some people, they're just horrible, and they'll come up to you and say, oh, why are you wearing this dress? Can't you see it's raining? Can't you see it's this? And la 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 la, blah 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 blah. I don't like the way you speak. Or if you mispronounced the word or missaid something, instead of that person helping you, that person will criticize you. Oh, you're so country. Ew. Look at the way you speak. Look at the way you dress. Look at the. So there's that kind of projected criticism, negative, that you just you could be feeling bullied with that, or you just don't like it, or you just want to shoot that person in the head because it's pissing you off. But of course, we are civilians. We don't do that. That's barbaric. Now we've been molded and shaped to know how to deal with these situations. And then here's a list of how to give a constructive criticism. Okay, so I'm not going to read the whole thing out, but I'm going to give you some segments. So here you start off by focusing on the strengths. Okay, so you don't just say, oh, you're bad, you're dead, and you say, oh, you did really well. Look at the good stuff first, the good side first. And then you focus on the situation, not the person. So say, look, you are very intelligent, we all know that, but look at this, look how you've written this, look how you've said this. So focus on the situation, don't focus on that person, because then it will get personal. Be specific on your feedback. Comment on things that are actionable. Give recommendations on how to improve. Don't say it's horrible, don't say it's crap. Say, well, this could be better if you do this and that. Don't make assumptions. All right. Projected criticism. So here is a list as well of projective criticism, and I've just given you some of them, which I was talking about the dresses and all those things. And here you have some questions that I would like for you to ask one another. What do you think about constructive criticism? Does it work? Next one, are you a critical person? How well do you think people take in critics? Okay, is it important? How well do you think it is? Do you know when to hold your tongue, or you just run it out, you know, like blah 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 blah, and don't think about other people's conscience and feelings? Okay, so is it good to give criticism? Yeah, definitely, why not? But do you know when to use it? Do you know how to use it? Okay, who to use it with too? Next page, please, after you've answered that. I want you to read this little paragraph that says how to deal with criticism, okay? I think it involves maturity as well, okay? Some people, they don't know how to deal with criticism, so they will just wild out. You know, you lose friendship, you lose jobs, you lose everything because of a moment. So it's important to know how to understand and accept the criticism. And then, of course, you know, you're not a fool as well, so you need to put yourself limits, because some people, they're just over the top. They don't know when to stop. They don't know how to give a criticism, either constructive or, you know, projected. So it's good to have the right temperature for this. And then here I have a little phrase that say, any fool can criticize, condemn and complain, but it takes character and self-control to be understanding and forgiving. This is important. So, you know, there is a little thing of that. And then here I have another paragraph of saying how to deal with critical people. Okay, some people are just born critical. They are just born to complain. They don't see the positive and the good side of things. So how to deal with people like that? Not everyone has the virtue of knowing how to deal with people like that. Not everyone knows how to count to 10 and breathe. Some people just want to knock some teeth out, and I completely understand why. Here you have some questions I want you to ask one another as well, each other. What is the purpose of criticizing someone? What is the purpose of criticizing an artwork? Is criticism meant to be constructive or destructive? Think realistic, not idealistically, okay? Are you open to criticism? Provide a decent and logical example to persuade others that you are. Next, do you tend to criticize people quite often? How about your friends? What are the most common subjects of your criticism in your cycle? Next one. Once Aristotle said, to avoid criticism, say nothing, do nothing, and be nothing. What does that mean? Do nothing, say nothing, be nothing. You know, I think that's the virtue of intelligence, and that's how you deal with certain people. Act dumb, act stupid. Be like, oh, is it? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, thank you. Am I? Ah, interesting. Oh, thanks. Be stupid. You know, that's the best way to avoid certain people. Be stupid. Say, all right, thank you. Give a smile on your face and carry on with your life. Don't stress. Next one. Have you ever considered being critic in terms of food? I mean, being a critic in terms of food, film, music, etc. Critic in general. In forming your judgments about a work of art, do you trust the ideas of a critic? Now, this is interesting because some people, they are paid for this. Okay, they are paid to be a critic. So, for example, on movies, sometimes you go to the movies and this new cinema, this new movie came out on the cinema and you absolutely love the movie, but then again, critics come and say it was horrible and la la la. They give, you know, they have a completely different version of your personal opinion. So do you trust that? Do you believe in that? Or do you just say, oh, I don't care what they said about it, I just love it, you know? How often do you understand this? So is it good to, you know, put your whole life, your whole experiences, your whole opinion, and make up your own mind over a critic, over a person, you know, who has a different vision than you? All right, guys, I hope this could help your language and understanding of criticism and how to give them and avoid them and accept them and anyway continue your life with them. Next lesson, lesson 39, we're going to have a look at the if clauses and alternatives using GPS directions. Do you remember TomTom? See you soon. Bye.